everyone, and welcome to some more Tales of Berseria. Today we're just going to be continuing where we left off, playing this beautiful, fantastic game. One I honestly enjoy, and I'm really happy to get back into it. This is honestly probably... Ooh, shiny. I can't believe I missed that. This is honestly one of my favorite games to play right now. And I find myself consistently and constantly thinking about it. So I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Well, let's just get right into it. Where we left off last time is...
The wind, it bites! How can you stand wearing that garb? It doesn't seem humanly possible!
I never said I was human.
Sure. But we left off with our team. I guess you can call it crash landing here in the icy tundra. It was more of like running into the rocks. Unearthed flamestone. I guess that would be like enhancing fire on weapons. Or maybe like fire defense on armor. Depending on what you look like.
Here I come!
Right.
Come on, really?
Violet's dope. Each art comes with a chance to inflict additional effects. A good example is stun. When triggered, you steal a soul from an enemy and leave them dazed for several seconds. Stunned enemies also take double damage.
Here I come!
Hey, that's right.
Out of my way!
Come on, really?
The bloody boots. Practice who has endlessly practiced kicking skills to become. And my retarded self, let's see, an expert with her feet. Multiplies martial arts damage by 1.2, but hidden arts damage by 1.8. Increase the power of arts based on their star level. So basically your it increases the power of your martial arts, but hidden arts do less damage. I guess, but that's okay for Violet because she's pretty much all martial arts at this point in the game. I'll just keep running this title.
Here I come! Clear up!
Come on, really?
Berseria mode is so dope. I can run up this. It looks like it's a slide down sort of thing, but still worth checking.
Here I come!
Okay. Stop that.
Come on, really?
How you can combo stuff like that seems kind of broken. It makes you so powerful.
Here I come!
Holy shit, that's definitely
Out of my way!
So you do one Therian rush.
Come on, really?
Excuse me. You do one Therian rush, and you kill an enemy, then all of a sudden,
Here I come!
like, you're just in the set.
You won't get away!
Come on, really?
Like, by that point, like, the fight's over.
Here I come.
You're just
Slow down.
Devour.
You won't get away. Slow burn.
Look at that.
Come on,
One
really?
theory in Rush, and I just ended it. It's so dope. It's so much cooler than the system that was invested
Here I come.
by like miles.
Slow down.
Just
Slow down.
Devour. Like
Come on,
impact
really?
to Devour. Just go ham. If I got something like an amber blade, maybe it's a piece of equipment. Yeah. Has armor on it. And attack +5. I wonder what the sword is then. Because this says it takes both my stats up. Alright, because it's also giving the attack +5. That's why it's stronger. Because it is 4 points stronger. And it's giving me the armor. Okay, so it pretty much does exactly what it says it does. Like this one is less art defense. Oh, this one's less art attack. Because I'm not getting the double bonus. But capability versus demi-humans is increased. This one's even better because it has the art attack +5, so it actually gives art attack +15. But learning demi-humans +5 isn't a bad idea. Either it's like mastering these items. And see, this one just has random skill +30 HP. So like, even though if you have like the same pair of boots, it's still worth a check if you picked up another pair of boots, because they're probably better. Because they just have a random skill
So
on it.
nice to be free again. Able to move these bones around like I want.
So, Rokuro, what got you all chained up in that mold hole?
Ties to home. It's complicated.
Oh, then are you really sure you ought to be taking on further debts?
It's a teaching of House Rangetsu. Pay what you owe.
Well, what a civilized family you've got.
Were you in for long?
3 years, maybe. That's why I know so little about the state of the world.
Oh gosh, me too! Art-wielding Malakim! I've never seen such a thing! How much else have I missed? Used to be witches who had a monopoly on charms and hexes. Can you even comprehend what this'll do to business?
Should I even ask why you were imprisoned?
Oops.
Bagged for unlicensed witchcraft. It was a tale of betrayal,
Sorry,
most wicked
forgot to
and
mute it.
foul! Care to hear more? You'll cry, I'll laugh, emotions will touch the rafters!
No, thank you.
I'm shocked and find it interesting that they all kind of went in around the same time, apparently. I think that's what the interesting plot point right there is. Reading on the phone, sorry, just one moment. All good. Yeah. So that means that event 3 years ago triggered a lot of stuff. It got a lot of people arrested, apparently. And apparently that the sword Stormhowl, whatever it's called, is famous.
Here I come!
So he was obviously doing stuff before the
You're defenseless! That all you got? Got you!
before
Come on, really?
the fall. I don't know what you want to call it. The begins with 3 souls equal to 5 souls. Each soul provides 30 maximum SG, so having more souls lets you chain combos more reliably. That's what enemies take souls through stuns or status ailments. Okay. But yeah. So basically when Violet got locked up,
Here I come!
they also got locked up.
You won't get away!
And I wonder if this was some type of
Come on,
Great.
really?
demon hunt at the same time, or was it just purely accidental? So as you can see, I picked up 2 more Amber Blades, and it's totally worth checking them. Because you can see this one right here has art defense on it. So it's 100% worth having. Can I hop to that? No, maybe it's like a skill later. Yeah, because it's like a question mark. So it must be like a later skill in the game that'll let me get over there. Gotta remember to come back here, but it shouldn't be too hard, seeing as there's a plant here as well. So we're obviously gonna want to come back for that. Was that a cat?
Oh no, I'm in so much trouble, so much trouble. Won't somebody please help a kitty out? Meow.
Oh, look, another weirdo.
That thing talks? What if it's a cat demon?
Simmer down, big man. She's just a cat. Haven't seen one in a good long while.
Cats? Is that different from a regular cat somehow?
It's complicated. Cats are a mysterious bunch. Just think of them as a special kind of Moloch. Sort of.
That works for me. I understand that they're hard to understand, at least.
Hey, I don't suppose you happen to be carrying any cat spirits on you? They look like this.
Oh, we got.
That's just like what I found at Titania.
Got a lot of those.
Perfect. You could say they're kinda like our souls to us.
Cat spirits, huh?
Sometimes we call them kitten caboodles, too.
That's just foolish.
Really? Then how about kitty clumps? Anyway, one night we were having a feast so meowvelous, our souls flew right out of our bodies. That's why I need your help to find the cat spirits and use them to meowsipate my friends.
Meowsipate? Really?
It means to use cat spirits to free cats who are locked away in cats' boxes like these here. Meow.
Meowsipate.
Here you'd say apesipate.
That ain't a cat, dog.
This one would be edogsipate. And finally...
Phew! I'm free, meow.
See?
Meowsipate.
By that logic, shouldn't it be ecatsipate?
Wow, you're way more clever than you look. For real. I guess I totally underestimated you. Please, our cat spirits got scattered far and wide, and so many sad cats are trapped without them.
Seek out the cat spirits and rescue our poor lost brothers and sisters, meow.
Oh my god,
And
Kloss.
why should I?
Please, think of the cats.
You
The
know,
children.
cats have weird and mysterious powers. There's a good chance we might benefit by having them in our debt. We'll make it worth your while, I promise. And if we snub them, they might put a curse on us.
That has been known to happen. Meow.
If we're doing all this traveling anyway, why not help them on the side?
Just remember that it's on the side.
Come on, Violet. They're just lost little cats. They need our help. Find kitty clumps and meowsipate my friends. Something good will happen then, I'm sure. We have to meowsipate everybody we come across. Hold on just one second. Just one momenta. Oops. Alright, there we go. Time to meowsipate the people. All these little stupid things bring me joy.
Exorcists.
Well, that's just inconsiderate. Word of the prison break couldn't have traveled so quickly.
I somehow doubt they'll just let us in looking the way we do.
I apologize about earlier. I didn't mean to steal this.
The compass.
You okay with this? He could be working for the exorcists.
I'm following him,
Is he your dessert?
if necessary.
Come on now, Violet, you're not that old. Don't you want dessert? Come now. He is like 5. You can't say it like that. It makes it creepy. Interesting. Ooh, kitty clumps. I don't remember what I said I was gonna call these, but now we call them kitty clumps. Always check your side paths. You don't want to miss a kitty clump. How else will we emancipate? Or you can just get some sage. Although I don't consider sage to be high value, I won't complain about having it either. So I fixed the issue with the cutscenes, and that shouldn't happen anymore. I didn't even see that. I just ran into the bush to be safe. Nothing was there. But I fixed the issue with the cutscenes.
There's a ladder.
Now it's to fix the issue with what looks kind of like frame spikes in the game. I'm working on it, one step at a time. So. Every cutscene, when it gets uploaded to YouTube, should look
A
pretty smooth.
storehouse?
I'm excited.
That smell. Flamestone.
Flamestone?
Also known as Melkionite, a rare mineral only found in Northgand. Mix it with sulfur and you get explosives! Mix it with oil and you get fuel!
Sounds dangerous. If it's true.
Believe me or not, it's your call.
Looks like the boy got away.
Well, we're in the city now.
Well, then let's scout for the Maritime Guild. Whoever's in charge of all these storehouses must have their hands in the shipping trade and shipbuilding.
And we could use a true sailor, if we can find one.
Now that's a plan I endorse! We dodged the sea's murderous grasp this time, but who's to say our luck will hold?
We should look for some weapons, too, if I'm to be any use in a fight.
You're still wearing one.
Nope, not an option.
I do wonder what the story behind that sword is, as it is massive and cool as all anything else. But the man refuses to swing it, which may be like the sword itself is a person, and he doesn't like want to hurt them. I don't know, is that even possible? Maybe like it belonged to somebody that he cared about or that he killed. He refuses to use it in battle because it's more of like a memento sort of thing rather than an actual weapon to him. All these are very curious. It takes about a week for a large craft to sail south to Logris into Midgand. Is that so? They say the savior Artorias is there. I'd love to see him with my own eyes, but it's far too far for me to travel. A week by ship, eh? That means... I suppose that means swimming is right out. Artorias. Now how Vi feels about him. Go and check over here first. Before we just run off into the, got a kitty clump. Hey, check that out. A nice copper coin. Firing. I wonder if the girl, I cannot remember her name right now, the little magician girl, is going to start fighting at the same time as our hero Rokuro. Got it all. At least the cargo's all aboard as planned. But the Abbey's really clamped down with their inspections ever since the disaster. It's a hassle, but inspections are in everyone's interest. The Abbey's rules keeps things fair and equal. We'll talk to those children in a moment. There are beasts in the seas beyond here. Pirates, and they prey on trading vessels like a pack of hyenas. But they won't get away with it much longer. There's a special cage with their name on it. A special cage for pirates? He doesn't care if they're a prison pirate. Ooh, kitty come. As Violet has said many times, she will use any tool to meet her end. That's a bird. Run away. Shoot. Little sea bastard. A real beauty, ain't she? The latest design in carrots. Able to sail the open seas with plenty of room for cargo. She'll carry the resources of the North to every part of the Empire and bring the world's goods to Hellas. Hellas can either be like a trading city or some terrible place that nobody wants to be.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be an exorcist.
Me too! I want to protect my mommy and daddy!
Hold up. Exorcists are warriors who protect the whole world from demons. You can't just protect your parents. You've got to protect everyone.
Oh, that sounds really hard.
It is. And it's precisely because the exorcists are working so hard that we look up to them.
Yeah! Exorcists are the best!
They're treated like heroes. I suppose to normal people, they are.
I mean, people do say great things are built upon sacrifice. I haven't seen you around here before. You've registered as a visitor, right? We don't put up with the rule breakers here in Hellas. Oh, we're in Hellas. Okay. So, like I was saying, people say great things are built on sacrifice. But, you know, it's the people that lose stuff that really suffer. Like, as you can see with Violet herself, yeah, the world kind of seems like a safer place. The exorcists out here doing stuff. Hellas has the largest number of exorcists in the north. They're led by Tyrus Laniris, the Praetor of Praetors. But a couple hundred demons in front of her and she wouldn't even flinch. Compared to 3 years ago, it's almost like a dream how peaceful things are now, and it's all thanks to the exorcists for warding the demons off. But yeah, like, that whole exorcist warding demons off and all his great times came at the sacrifice of her older sister and older brother, or younger brother. I need something taken care of with the ship. Is there anywhere that might help me? The local shipping guild handles everything ship related here. Just keep heading down this road. Thanks, I'll go ask there. So, you know, it's like, if you kind of look at the big and small of it, it's like, yeah, her older sister and little brother died, but thousands of people have been saved. But when you look at her personal story of it, you don't really care. I mean, you care, but you know, it's all about what you lost. I think her mother Medusa says she came down with the measles. Probably talking about some little girl. Can I get around the shipping guild without going there? I kind of wanted to see the rest of the town first. Demons killed my grandpa and grandma when I was little. Mom says my aunt, uncle, and cousins got eaten by demons. But I'm not sad anymore. The exorcist killed those demons and avenged my family. I'm not sad either, thank goodness for the exorcist. Yay, exorcist. Talk about a thirst for revenge. Very introspective, are you? That's what their whole journey is a thirst for revenge. And maybe she's saying that in an identifying sort of way, like, you know, talk about a thirst for revenge. These kids are pretty much the same as I am. That's a curious question. I wonder how Violet views herself. Is she sort of like a standard demon in her own eyes, just like everybody else run-of-the-mill? At the end of the day, she thinks she's evil, or does she accept herself for what she is? And because she doesn't really seem to be into the hurting innocent people sort of thing. So she's not like your standard, I guess what you would call chest. Got the blood blade. Check that out. Oh, it's another blood blade. But this one has an XHP on it. And blades are better so far. It's cool to find one though. What is this? There was another path down over here. Where's this one drop me at? Right behind these shops. I could very much be wrong about Violet. Maybe she is, you know. Everybody profits off my sacrifices, kill everybody. But that doesn't seem like her character so far. And, very much, I mean, I don't care one way or another. As long as she has this sick claw, I think she's an interesting character. But it's interesting to see, because she's, I guess you could call her the villain of the story. But she's kind of is, depending on whose perspective you're looking at it from. Like the generic citizen would probably see her as the villain because she's this demon coming to kill their exorcists which protect them and all that sort of stuff. But if you know her story from the beginning, you kind of see her as more of a, like a, I'm not sure what you call it, more of like a, not a dark hero, but just like a person who's kind of had some shit luck. Her brother was killed, sister was killed, her family was killed, all by like the one person she thought she could trust. He sacrificed them for the world. These lamps are dedicated to the exorcists and soldiers who gave their lives in our defense. We can do little more than offer our gratitude and remember them. Thank you. It means a lot fighting and the knowledge that someone will be around to remember you. So it's like each one of these candles is somebody that's died? Or is it like, that's a shit ton of people that have died. Exorcists suck. Or demons are that plentiful and strong. One of the two. No kitty clumps back here? I don't know. We'll have to play more of the game to get a really in-depth look at Violet's character. Lord of the Void and all creation, eternity and aether, Empyrean, intimate, please hear my humble prayer. Forgive us of our sins, relieve us of our suffering, bring tranquility to our souls. The humble masses. People seem to wander to the sanctuary whenever they find themselves idle. Nearly everyone has lost a loved one since the opening. Even my own husband fell to demon blight, and don't cry, Mommy. The exorcist made sure that Daddy's soul went to the Empyrean. You're right. Let us pray that his spirit rests easily in the bosom of the Empyrean. What if it doesn't work that way? They don't know how it works. They can just tell you, we saved his soul and sent him to heaven. The Empyrean, whatever. But really that fool's sitting there, rotting in hell just like everybody else because he got infected with the demon blight. But I guess that's not what people want to think. I hope Teresa's service starts soon. I want to hear about the new order. It won't be long, so just wait quietly. From obedience comes order, remember. Yes, Mom. Sit down, shut up, and be a good little soldier. Well, not soldier, but just stay in place. We'll be married soon. I couldn't be happier. That makes two of us. The exorcist delivered us from 3 years of torment at the hands of demons. We truly cannot thank them enough. All we can do is pray for their safety. I wonder if, like, people knew how their safety was obtained, would have changed the way they feel about it. Like, as far as we can tell with the story, these people's safety comes at the sacrifice of a little boy and an unborn child and a grown woman. So if they
There's
found
a group
out...
of sailors. Is that the guild?
Oh, hey, that weapon shop looks promising. Good luck with the shipwright search.
Boys. Poor creatures just can't be separated from their favorite toys, can they?
It's true.
Oh, you can actually see him like running off. That's cool. What are we going to do? This is going to kill our livelihoods. There's nothing we can do. We can't go against the Abbey orders. I can't believe things turned out this way. Ooh, a kitty box. 15 cat spirits, sure. Found a cats. Who gave me some square glasses? Strict or hard-working, depending on the weather. I should not have looked away. That was terrifying. I like move the camera up. I'm not trying to zoom in on her. Hope you can't really adjust the camera up. Why would you want hat hair? God, it's even grosser. I just realized how giant her forehead is. I'll just remove it. No hats for Violet. Although the glasses don't look too bad. But we'll stick without them for now. Okay, so I can't really go further than talking with these people here.
Is this a shipping guild?
Damn that Dial! What does he think he's doing by trying to resist? We wouldn't be in this mess if he were dead.
Excuse me. I need a ship repaired.
Sorry, but we can't help.
What makes you say that?
Guild business is currently suspended. By the order of Exorcist Teresa of the Abbey.
Oh, it's the little boy.
Lady Teresa.
Number 2, did I give you permission to speak?
Wow.
Lady Teresa, how long must this punishment of ours last? You know it was all Dial's fault, don't you, my lady?
I know Dial was the one smuggling Flamestone, but your guild, through its negligence, shares responsibility. This rule was set down by the Abbey to maintain order. Do you disagree with it?
No, my lady.
Like, it's kind of
We will
crazy.
capture, interrogate, and sentence Dial. When this has been accomplished, you will be free to continue business.
They control everything.
And you, girl, aren't you cold dressed like that?
I've just arrived from the south. I wasn't aware Northgand was so cold. Hatch!
A young woman ought to keep herself warm.
Thank you for your concern.
It's her demon. This isn't very obvious.
My. So this is how the Abbey flexes its muscle, hmm? Cruel, cruel world these days.
I see how things stand. If I catch this Dial person, you can repair my ship, right?
Sure, but I warn you, he's a demon. He escaped after killing a bunch of soldiers who tried to capture him. Can't be done without an exorcist.
He's from a small village outside the city. If you're doing this, I'd imagine that's a good place to start searching. He's a brute with the head of a lizard. I'd prepare for bloodshed.
Hey!
Anything could happen. It's best to keep our options open.
While you wait, find us a good navigator.
How sad. Dial's a demon lizard. With this current cold snap, you should be able to kill him easily while he hibernates. Remember, he's not human anymore. He's a vicious monster, so show him no mercy.
I wonder what darling Rokuro's got up to in the meantime.
Let's check in on him at the weapon shop.
Meddling with demons is madness. Don't say I didn't warn you. Oh yeah, it's kind of crazy. Because it's like, nobody else can deal with demons outside the people of the Abbey. So, if you disobey, disagree, or don't follow their commands to the letter, they can just leave you to the demons, and you'll die. There's nothing the average person can do to defend themselves. Resonance is a divine gift from the Empyrean that gives us the ability to tether Malika. We orderly stand on the front lines of the bulwark to protect the people from demons. Praetors are superiors, but also have civil and economic duties and lead religious services. It is not a position for the faint-hearted. This is more oppressive than they are uplifting heroes. How intriguing, honestly. Very pixel. Spirits are drinks for grown-ups and fuel for the soul. Every place makes them in their own way, but drink them and you're drunk. That's the rule. You go. There's Rokuro. This is a wonderful place to live. Having exorcists make us around makes it really safe. I wouldn't complain if it were a bit warmer, though. These days, seeing a Malik is as common as seeing a cat or a dog. But it was sure an eye-opener when they first started appearing 3 years ago. Where do you suppose they come from? They seem to be alive, but they don't answer if you call to them. They're a real mystery, eh? The Abbey provides the people with special Malik-forged weapons that work against demons. They don't stand much a chance against those monsters, but I'll gladly do what I can to keep everyone else safe. So at least maybe people do get weapons. But like you said, how effective are they actually? I don't know. We'll see.
Found a real good one. The blade was badly rusted, but once I polished it up, it turned out to have a fine edge.
I can scarcely believe something of that quality was languishing in my bargain bin. You've taught me quite a lesson. The weapon is yours as payment.
My thanks.
So you'll help us out?
Of course. How did your errand fare? I see. So we're hunting a reptilian demon called Dial, are we?
We'll check out his hometown first.
Have fun, you kids!
You aren't coming along?
I'm afraid I've got bigger fish to fry at the moment. That little matter of tracking down my betrayer. Besides, if I stick around, I'm not so sure I wouldn't wind up as someone's midnight snack.
My pellet has standards. High standards.
All the more reason to skedaddle!
I'm sure we'll see her again in no short time. Isn't interesting.
Look, a yak. Hey, Velvet, here's a fun fact. Yak tail hair is considered to be among the highest quality materials for a helmet's plume.
Wow, really? Also, I don't care.
At my house, we had this helmet. It was an incredible piece, covered with yak tail hair. The talk of the town. House Rangetsu has two treasures going for it, people would say. The Helm of Yak and Stormhowl.
They must not have thought very highly of the rest of you.
Why do you say that? Although, I guess I can think of a reason or two. Oh well, it's nothing a demon like me has to worry about.
So we know it's a family treasure now based on that little conversation.
Did you hear? That navigator for the shipping guild, Dial. He turned into a demon. He supposedly killed and ate his crewmates, then ran off.
Demon Blight? In Hellawes? What do we do?
No need to worry. Lady Teresa is already dealing with it. She'll hunt down that Dial character in no time.
They say that once you change, you can never turn back into a human. Is killing him our only option?
Killing him would be a mercy. Demons are just monsters who've lost their humanity.
Yeah, you're right. Things like that aren't human anymore.
Not human, huh?
Man, we know that ain't true, but whatever you say, lady. We won't listen to the Abbey. Anyone could have seen that coming. Val turned into a demon and he came from that village. We can't be letting strangers into town. What great folk. Glorious people all around. Raiders have stronger resonance, can tether more and greater Malachim. Their uniforms are also different, so you can tell them apart at a glance. The Abbey runs the world, so it's best to know at least a little about their organization. An organization that keeps the average person pinned down and unable to do anything about it because, you know,
let me
can't deal
get
with
this
demons.
straight, Alpha Area. You want to form an alliance with my Gamma Area to bring down the Betas?
Correct. It's the classic strategy. Ally with a distant state and strike a neighboring one.
What is this? A council of war?
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Is that it? Indeed. If your Alpha forces and my Gamma forces work together, Beta Area is done for. I like it. You've got yourself an alliance, Alpha Area.
Excellent. We shall be victorious in this year's Hellawes Grand Snowball Fight. Let us toast to our victory.
This isn't a snowball fight. It's a snowball war.
Fools! I was the one who engineered their alliance. Once they eliminate Beta Area, the Alpha and Gamma forces will launch a full-scale assault to destroy the other. Exhausted, the victor won't be prepared when my Delta army sweeps down upon them. They have sealed their own doom.
These kids really fight dirty.
All's fair in snow and war.
You have to admit, they're not fighting dirty, they're beyond genius. That's some high-level tactics for a kid. I appreciate that. Need Teresa's sermon in me. No. Can't get a cutscene on what this wicked witch talks about. That's fine.
Ooh, brr. This cold is beyond ordinary. Well, Hellawes is a northern country, but still, it wasn't this cold when I was a kid. The cold, snow, and ice were never this bad. I know it for a fact. It's that... what do they call it again?
Global cooling?
Yeah, that's the one. The Abbey says the world's getting colder. Thanks to all this cold, I need more warm clothing. Worse, I have to shovel snow and chop firewood all day. Ugh. Who's responsible for this global cooling? Let me at 'em.
Well, don't look at me. It's not my fault.
Our world needs a little global cooling. Maybe give the average, I don't say the average, but you know, more people level heads on how to deal with certain situations in life. Because hot weather doesn't exactly lead to the best attitudes. Double the deadly arts. So she wields 2 children. That's odd.
What a beautiful ship.
Isn't she? She transports flamestone and sulfur to the capital in Midgand. Have you heard of flamestone? It's this new explosive material the Abbey developed. Thanks to their discovery, we can make some really powerful new cannons and explosives.
Explosives. Sounds dangerous.
It is dangerous, but it's also necessary. Not only are there demons about, but we've humans to contend with too, with pirates and bandits in ever-increasing numbers. On the bright side, with a higher demand for Flamestone, Helovise is prospering like never before. Flamestone is the only reason our little snowbound city is thriving. A keelhaul to anyone who says otherwise.
So this ship goes to the capital. If I asked, could you take us with you?
Nope, not happening. The guild ordered a total suspension of activity. We can't lift anchor. Besides, any ship carrying precious ores has an exorcist on board for security. You need the Abbey's permission.
Sounds like they keep a tight lid on things.
Yeah, I guess. But the Abbey makes the rules, so what are you gonna do? Without the Abbey, humanity would be dead in the water. A keelhaul to anyone that says otherwise.
Keelhaul, a keelhaul, a keel. Praise be to the Abbey and Lord Childsley. Alright, this is my way in. I'm going to go and check out those shops. I got a little bit distracted, wandering the city and talking about my own perceptions on people. I mean, I like a game story that makes me think that sort of way. Makes me question, you know, things side by side with reality. It's always a little bit more interesting. Oh, there's a mod game. And next quest calls for a heartwarming tale. Basically, what you're gonna do is sit here while we go do all the hard work. Got it. First, though, stone-hearted exorcist. Tell me, is a life without drink really a life worth living? You said it. I almost hope I come down with the demon blood so I can drink their blood instead. Not everybody's fooled by them. Just a second. That looks like a tail. The men at the table. They're saying some terrible things. I'm going to tell the Abbey about them. Taverns are made to filter out the garbage of society. You're a terrible human being.
You don't have to worry about getting attacked by demons while you're here in Helovise. This town is under the protection of the Abbey Praetor, Lady Teresa Linares. She keeps us all safe.
Wow, she must really be something else.
She is. She's lauded as the frozen queen of the exorcists. She's as cool as ice and as pure and dazzling as freshly fallen snow. She's just the white knight Helovise needs. Our town is as beautiful and pristine as it is because we have Lady Teresa here with us. Anyone who disturbs her order, whether human or demon, will be frozen by her wrath, soul and all.
Sounds just like an exorcist.
The way she glares at the filthy. Oh, if only she would look at me like that, with those ice-cold eyes. Teresa, my love.
If she lets idiots like him run around loose, then I'm sure she's not as infallible as he thinks she is.
That got a little bit, spicy, if I do say so myself. Very quickly. Kitty corn. That story took a turn down a perverted trail that I don't want to continue on. So he won't be spoken to again. Ever. Ever. Boy, it's cold out there, huh? Get over to the stove and fancy a bowl of soup. Don't be shy now. The Abbey teaches us to help each other out, right? You look downtrodden. What's bothering you? Today is the day. I'm going to talk to her, but I just needed to talk to her normally, casually. Why does it have to be so hard? Struggles of the average day human. Finding romance. Got a god. The shipping guild is under the wing of the Abbey. They've turned the city into the greatest trading hub in the north. Helovise has become almost shamefully rich these past few years. I know what you mean. Is it just me, or is the guild taking more than their fair share? I buy it, but I'm a small-time trader, so I could just be jealousy speaking. Let's check out this hot room. We got a copper coin. Got a kitty clump. We got a car alarm going off. So I'm gonna shut the window. Oh shit! Okay, well it ended and I knocked over my fan all in one smooth motion. I guess the window gets to stay open. Welcome. Cold out there, isn't it? Come on in and rest up a while, won't ya? Yeah. Actually, yeah. We'll rest. Usually get cool cutscenes. Now we have cardinals. Let's still get shut.
That was a good session, if I do say so myself. Tomorrow's drill will be even faster.
I thought he was being a crazy demon again, but come to think of it, this is just him being him.
Oh. Got the jacketless roper. Let's take a peek at that. For anybody that wants looks cool. I kinda like it better. Looks dope. Oh, look at that eye! It looks so cool. Wow. I wish I could find. Oh wait, I can. Nope. Yeah, there we go. About as close as we can zoom into that. Look how dope that is. It almost kind of looks like a Sharingan from Naruto. But I mean, that's just the first thing you think of when you see like a red and black in an eye. It kind of looks like Sasuke's cursed form a wee bit. But I think Rokuro is cooler. Check out that dope sword. Sasuke doesn't have one of those. Alright. Anywho, let's pop save again. And we're gonna call it for this one. This is already like an hour long. Once again, if you enjoyed this game, if you enjoyed the episodes, if you just enjoyed my content, leave a like and let me know. If you want to see more subscribers, there's new stuff coming every day. And with that, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Peace.